Guys, talk time with Rex. Today we're going to be talking about WWE. Uh, I'm a fan of WWE, big fan, been watching it for several years. I took a little bit of a break after CM Punk left. Of course, then he got his ass kicked in the UFC. Bit disappointed by that, took away some of his legitimacy. But I came back. I missed the Shield era, like when they first came out as the Shield and basically became the new Nexus, where they beat everybody up 3-on-1 and whatnot. Um, but I came back when Samoa Joe first debuted on Raw. So maybe 2 years ago. Can't remember when that was. Doesn't matter. That's not what this is about. We have the WWE Fox merger, which I'm not too happy about because Raw used to be on USA for the longest time, and then SmackDown was on its own channel as well. Now they're all going to be on the same channel. I don't agree with that. I like the idea of having Raw on USA and then SmackDown on Sci-Fi, which is what it was a few years ago. Then it was on the CW, I believe. But I just the two brands need to be on separate channels. That's just my opinion. Um, then the fuck. Then we also have the fact that NXT is going to be put onto a 2-hour schedule, and it's going to be on that channel as well. I believe it's going to be on Fox. I don't know. I think that they are monopolizing a little bit too much on the same channel. And this brings us back now, full swing, to another issue that Fox is going to do, which is they're going to be changing up, or I don't know if Fox is doing it directly or if WWE is deciding to do it to like have a new start or whatever. But they're going to be switching the setup of the commentators. So instead of Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Renee Young being on Raw, and Byron Saxton, Tom Phillips, and Corey Graves being on SmackDown, they're going to switch it back to a two-man commentary table. So it'll be Michael Cole and Corey Graves on SmackDown, for what reason I don't know, and Renee Young and Vic Joseph, who is on 205 Live, on Raw. Who decided that that was going to be the commentators? Uh, I don't know. I don't know who thought that that was a good idea. Uh, Not that Vic Joseph is a bad commentator. It's just he's. I don't know. I don't see why we would put him and Renee Young, two moderately inexperienced commentators, on Raw, but then not have the two biggest guys on there. Corey Graves and Michael Cole are probably the most well-known, well-liked, and skilled commentators at this point in time. And now they are going to be on SmackDown, and it's just going to be them. What's going to happen to Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton? Where are they going to go? If it's only going to be two commentators, that setup has already been established for the past few years now. So you have three commentators on each brand. If you take away one of those, you're taking away somebody's position, someone's job, essentially. So I don't know what these two are going to do. I agree that the setup that they have now, where the commentators are more focused on bickering with each other rather than talking about the match, I get that that's a problem. That kind of it's funny at times and it's annoying. The little quips that Corey Graves throws out at Byron is funny. But sometimes they focus too much on themselves instead of the match and the wrestlers in the match. But I just don't know what this is going to do. I don't know why they've chosen to go this route. I don't agree with it. I think it's going to change the game a lot because it's already been established. You can't. This is one of those things where you can't go back. They've already had, for several years now, a trio of commentators on both brands. We've become accustomed to it. It's one of those things where it's done, it happens, you can't go back now. And you can't go back to the Jim Ross King duo. Pinecone just fell off a tree. Jerry the King Waller, Jim Ross duo. You can't go back to that. That's over. That era is done. And they're trying to go back to that now that they're merging with Fox, and I just don't agree with it, and I don't understand. I don't understand the benefit that it would give them. Um, and then, of course, that begs the question: what are they going to do with the commentators in NXT? I know What Culture Wrestling, the YouTube channel, they don't seem to have an issue with it. They like going back to the duo setup. Um, I don't understand the reasoning at all. But if Michael Cole and Corey Graves are going to be the only two commentators and they're going to be on SmackDown, I think that's a mistake. And this whole merger is a mistake. But that's just my thoughts. Any of you guys are WWE fans, let me know. Let me give me your take on it. Peace out. See you later.